Hi guys, welcome to channel Cric. So we all know that the Ashes 2023 has started, and today we're going to see the review of the first Test match in this particular video. So to start things first up, I would like to speak about baseball. Something that has literally changed the way people are starting to see Test cricket. With the stepping down of Joe Root, post the previous Ashes, Ben Stokes took charge as the English captain, and Brendan McCullum took charge as the England coach. So from there on, they have devised this approach of playing positive test cricket, be it in their batting, or rather they want to win. That's the approach that they take. They they want to win a particular test match. So that is what is the approach that England have taken through this. And in fact, they have been following this approach for the past 1 year, and this has been promoting test cricket really well, I feel. So as far as this match is concerned, in the first innings, England got to 393 for 8 on the very first day. Credit to Joe Root, the way he batted, he got 100 to his name, and at the other end, Johnny Barstow in his comeback test match got 78 runs to his name, and he played at a very good strike rate. In fact, strike rate of 100, and other than that, I would like to say that what this baseball approach has done to England is that in this particular innings, if you consider, for instance, this particular innings, the first innings of England in this particular test match, the batsmen who have played 10 or more balls, nobody's strike rate has dropped below 54. So that's what is the approach that England want to take, and that's what they have been doing consistently for the past year, as I mentioned previously. So from there on, England got to 393 for 8, and to everybody's surprise, with nearly only 2 overs to spare on the very first day, they had declared, and the total, the whole of the cricketing fraternity was shocked to see this brave decision from Ben Stokes, and that's what is the nature of the baseball theory, and it's been working really well for England up to now. So from there on, in the very first innings, Nathan Lyon got 4 wickets to his name, and getting to the first innings of Australia, they initially lost the wickets of David Warner, Marnus Labuschagne, and Steve Smith, their top 3 batters, and they were slightly in trouble. But credit to the way Usman Khwaja batted. I mean, he got 141 runs to his name, and I really feel that this is one of the best knocks, of an Australian played in English soil in the past 3 years, I feel. So from there on, moving forward, Travis had batted really well for his 50, and down the order, I would like to mention Alex Carey, because he got 66 runs in this particular game, and in this particular innings, in fact. And I would like to say that he's one of the most underrated wicketkeeper batsmen in the world today, and he's been batting really well for England, and he's been giving those significant contributions of those 30s, 40s, 60s. That's been creating a great impact as far as the Australians are concerned. So yes, at one point in time, Australia really looked like they would take the lead, but then great captaincy from Ben Stokes, stopped them at 386, and England got to a 7-run lead. So from there on, in the second innings, there was a similar batting approach from England. They batted really well. They got to 273, and from there on, they in fact declared, and 281 to get in the final innings at Edgbaston is never really easy. So with nearly 1.5 days of play left, definitely Australia had a chance. In fact, both the teams were in it, and as far as the first, in fact the fourth day final session is concerned, Australia had lost 3 wickets, which included the key wickets of David Warner, Marnus Labuschagne, and Steve Smith. So 106 for 3. There was Usman Khwaja at one end, who was standing, and who was playing those, who was blocking the balls, and was playing like a warrior for Australia. So on the final day, with nearly 174 runs to get, close to 90 overs remaining, there was this rain delay of the first session, and on the final day, and the first session in fact got washed out. And with nearly 67 overs left in the day, Australia had to get a total of 174 runs. So from there on, Usman Khwaja batted really well, and crucial contributions from Travis Head at one end, who batted really well. He batted a great strike rate, and but unfortunately couldn't carry throughout. But then Travis Head batted at a really good strike rate, and Cameron Green also gave a significant contribution. And at one point in time, Alex Carey has got 20 runs to his name, but at that point in time, 20 runs was really crucial. I really feel down the order. But I would like to, give a special mention to Pat Cummins. I mean, when Australia were 8 down for 227, with nearly, 15 overs left in the day, they had to get 54 runs with just 2 wickets in hand. So from there on, Nathan Lyon and Pat Cummins, the partnership that they got, they took home Australia with not with ease, in fact, with a fighting mentality. I mean, the way they batted was extraordinary. In fact, they also didn't, have that mentality to go for a draw. They also wanted to push for a result, and that's what exactly they have done. And credit to the way Pat Cummins played. In fact, he was going for his shots. He had intent in his mind. I really felt that, the point where they started to accelerate was in a single over, nearly 14 runs went of Moeen Ali. In fact, of Joe Root, in fact. Pat Cummins took on Joe Root in one particular over, hitting 2 sixes, and that's where I feel that the complete shift of momentum occurred for Australia, and there was that belief in Pat Cummins, and in fact he got them home. And I really feel that this is one of this will go down as one of the greatest Ashes Test match ever. And in fact he completed 44 not out. With this, guys. Pat Cummins has created this record of a batsman batting number 9 or below has got chasing in the fourth innings of a test match. He's got 44 not out, beating Ravichandran Ashwin's 42 not out, which he got recently against Bangladesh at Bangladesh. So other than that, I would like to also, I personally feel that I would like to voice out my opinion that England actually had a very good chance. In fact, they were there in the 95% of the game. England were favourites, I feel. But at one point in time, I really felt that England could have definitely delayed that new ball, post the 80th over, because till the point where the ball was old, it was definitely giving assistance to the spinners, or rather Joe Root was bowling. He got that grip. Ollie Robinson was also able to generate some kind of reverse swing. But then at the point where they got the new ball, in this particular wicket, the new ball came onto the bat really well, and Australian batters also, both Pat Cummins and Nathan Lyon, I really felt that got 4 to 5 boundaries with ease. So that's where I feel that the game slightly shifted towards Australia, and if the new ball would have been taken slightly later in the game, I really feel that England would have definitely had a better chance to win this test match. So guys, what I've said and done, this will go one of the this will go as one of the greatest test matches in Ashes history for Australia. And other than that, I would like to voice out my opinion on baseball. People have now have started doubting baseball, but then I personally feel that when you are going to take that kind of a fearless approach, if you are going to play 10 test matches, let's say for instance, 7 matches, you're going to get that formula right. But in those other 3 games, you're definitely going to face some kind of a downfall, or rather you're not going to have that 100% win ratio. So in those particular 3 games, you might be ending up on either side of the result. But I personally feel that England should definitely continue with their approach, and I definitely feel that they will do the same. And in fact, playing this brand of Test cricket will definitely promote it further, and Test cricket will live longer. So guys, if you like this video, do like and share it with your friends. Do put your thoughts in the comment section below, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.